You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, as we all know, we're anxiously awaiting what is going to happen with the WNBA, getting a CBA done, the start of free agency. Will we or won't we, as we found out yesterday, have 50 games this year? It said upwards of 54, and it was like, wow, okay. So in theory, you could have, I would guess, it did not get specific, by the way. It just said 50 to 54. Is that 54 right out of the gate? 10 new games, or more like 6 up to 10 by the end of the CBA, like I suspect. So we're all waiting on that, right? And we found out there could be a scheduling conflict with Project B. My feeling is that gets taken care of and is not really that big a deal. But the one thing that we are concerned about is who the hell is going to be on this team. And I'm talking about the Indiana Fever, right? Been a while since we just talked straight Fever action, but free agency is leaving a lot of questions. Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Chloe Bibby probably won't be on this team, although I wish we could figure out how to get Red back on the team. Yeah, I would appreciate that. As always, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you check to see if you're still subscribed. YouTube is still unsubscribing people without their knowledge. I'm getting told this multiple times a day by multiple people. And in fact, people have had to resubscribe several times over. There's got to be a glitch in the matrix, supposedly. I don't know. When it comes to YouTube activity, I'm always skeptical of the business side of that. Let's put it that way, because I don't fall into their agendas. Sophie Cunningham's cuddle demand to Caitlin Clark fuels Fever reunion buzz. Say what? Yeah, we'll get to this. Many Indiana Fever fans want nothing more than for their team to bring Sophie Cunningham back in free agency this winter, whenever the WNBA league office and its players agree to a new CBA. Of course, Cunningham isn't the only member of the Indiana 2025 team that fans are clamoring to bring back, as Kelsey Mitchell is just as beloved among the fan base. But while Mitchell might make more of an impact on the court compared to Cunningham, the latter's off-court charisma and star power have endeared her to the Fever fan base to an impressive degree, especially because she was only on the team for a season. Well, let me remind you, she was also the only player in the entire league that we sat back and witnessed literally physically defend Caitlin Clark on the court. Just keeping it real. Watched a lot of other teammates just stand around while Sophie trying to scrap. And for some of us, we appreciate that. Where was the rest of y'all? And yeah, y'all all going to keep getting called out until you show that fire. The good news is Indiana doesn't necessarily have to choose when it comes to getting Cunningham or Mitchell. Both players have expressed interest in returning. The Fever front office will have enough money and flexibility to re-sign them, both if they so desire. Well, here's the problem, and I'm not sure they even get into it in this article, but let me bring this up. Do not be shocked if the Portland Fire or Toronto Tempo, if Sophie is not protected, and I don't know what the circumstances of protection is or what it will look like under the CBA. We know they get to, that may expand, that may condense. I don't know. But they have to protect her. If they leave her out there to be drafted, just from a pure marketing and business standpoint, if you're a new franchise, you draft her first thing. Because she's one of the few players in this league that's got a fan base. That's all there is to it. Has her own high profile podcast on the Volume. and she's in on marketing opportunities. She's showing up everywhere. We found out she was Google's most searched WNBA athlete, most searched female athlete in the country in 2025. We did that video. So if you're one of those expansion teams, my gut feeling is you got your eyes on what the Fever do with Sophie Cunningham, and if they leave her unprotected, I'm going to destroy them. I'm just letting you know right now. So Sophie posted this video of her in red, having a moment on the court. And so I think Chloe's playing right now overseas, right? So on this post, Caitlin Clark posted this. It's time to run it back. And Sophie responds in the only way Sophie could. Only if you cuddle and make me dinner twice a week. Now, as you can imagine, I mean, no matter what, when you're dealing with the WNBA, you've got sickos out there. I scroll down, and here is this. Has Caitlin Clark ever cheated on her boyfriend, Connor? Guys, I'm not justifying hitting that. Wow. Even the fans, I mean, we found this out. The fans of this league, God, they're ate up with agenda. Always got to make something, of course. You see that. They want to make this into a Sophie and Caitlin. They're clowning around with each other. All right? This is no Sophie and Caitlin sitting in a tree situation. All right? I mean, believe it or not, there are heterosexual athletes in this league. Granted, there's like 12 of them, but nonetheless, 2 of them played for the Fever. I will be very disappointed if Sophie Cunningham is not on this team. I can tell you that right now. I can't remember exactly how many they can protect. I think it's 6. It's 5 or 6. So, Rhodes, you're supposed to know that, really? I mean, no. I've made videos on it. I think it's 5 or 6, but I'm not going to look it up because I just brought it up impromptu. Tell me what you think. Sophie and Caitlin, I feel like have to run it back. Peace, I'm out. Till next.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.